What's good, everybody? It's Joe, and I come back at you on another video. So for this video, this is going to be a powerful lesson, and I'm going to call this video False Idols. And that's because it's definitely inspired by recent major news. So I just want to start off by saying, calling this False Idols because there's plenty of people out there who essentially idolize celebrities or put these people on a pedestal, make them seem as though they're larger than life figures, that they're like gods, or in the eyes of some people, these celebrities can do no wrong, and they'll literally kiss their feet or the ground that they walk on. And the only question I have to ask you is why, right? You're one of these people who idolize these celebrities. Why is it that you do that? Because last time I checked, they're human just like you, right? They're human just like you. They've experienced life just like you, right? And every day they wake up, they put on their pants and their socks and their shoes the same way you do. Doesn't matter if they're on TV. Doesn't matter if they're on the movie screen. Doesn't matter if they're these great artists, musicians, or have accomplished great things. Now, there's nothing wrong with being fans of people, right? I'm not saying to just hate everyone else, right? Nothing wrong with being fans of, what some of these people have accomplished, or, who they are as people. What I am saying is that if you are going to be a fan or support of someone, make sure you prioritize who they are as a person, their character, right? Because it can seem great, all the accomplishments, all the milestones, all these things that someone has done, but it can also be smoke and mirrors, right? Which hides who they actually are as people behind the scenes, or what they actually do behind the scenes. Now, I say this because, as I'm recording this video, I'm recording this towards the end of September, right? It'll probably be posted in the beginning of October, but during this time, right, major music mogul, right, P. Diddy, has just been arrested and charged with racketeering and a bunch of other charges, right? So he was essentially being accused of running a criminal enterprise, which, insanely enough, I want to say within the past year or so, like not too long ago, he recently received the key to New York City. And in order to receive a key to the city, you must have done great work for the city, have much accomplished a lot of things, right? Served as this great role model, as this great person for your community and your people. Meanwhile, he's being charged for operating a criminal organization for probably more than 20 plus years. Now, it's possible he could be innocent, but at least how I feel and the public feels, right? I'm sure everyone, pretty much the court of public opinion, already believes he's guilty because of all the evidence that's been found, and because of other videos released of him doing not so great things to other people, right? This is what I mean. There's probably people who really looked up to someone like P. Diddy, right? And now look at the position that he's in. All of that energy that people put into idolizing celebrity, idolizing these people, right? Why don't you put that same energy into yourself? Why don't you put that same energy into bettering yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, so that you can have that love for yourself, that same excitement and everything that you see that you have for these other celebrities that you put up here, right? Or up here, right? So you can see my hand in the camera. That same energy you should be putting into yourself. You should be building yourself to be the best version of yourself, so that you don't have to idolize these people. Because at the end of the day, they're just people. And sometimes it's smoke and mirrors. Sometimes they want to be perceived a certain way so that it covers up what they actually do behind the scenes. Right? Place the most emphasis into someone's character, into who they are as a person. Because more times than not, that'll let you see who they really are, right? Right? I don't care about your accomplishments and your milestones. Who's that person? What's that person behind the mask? Either way, for me, of course, there are some individuals that I look up to, right? But I place most emphasis on who they are as a person, how they carry themselves, because that tells me more about who they are. And then, you know, for me, I become more fond of the person rather than what that person has done. And it's perfectly fine to see other people and see which character traits they have that stand out to you, that you want to um sort of adopt into your life, right? To bring out the best version of yourself. You can be fans of people for that. But I'm calling this video false idols because I want to caution you and of course highlight the potential dangers of idolizing celebrities or idolizing the people, because they're not gods, they're not deities, they're not better than you. Just because they're on TV or in movies does not make them better than you. Just because they have a large following, just because they have money, just because they have all these things, does not make them better than you. They're human, just like you, just like I, right? And even if you don't have money, you don't have the finances, you can still be rich in spirit, right? There are some celebrities that are so poor that all they have is fame and money. All they have, fame and money, right? And some people will say, well, if you have all this money, then it might not be that bad. Well, imagine having all that money, but not having any sort of relationship with your family, right? Having no ties with your family because your family no longer want to talk to you or no longer want to have any sort of relationship with you anymore. What good is all that money? You can go on as many vacations as you want. It still will never change the fact that the people who are supposed to be closest to you don't want anything to do with you, or that it's hard for you to develop any sort of genuine connection with anyone because you know that most people only want you for your money, for what you have. That's not a fulfilling way to live, right? So I just bring this video to you to have you think critically, to have you question if you've been someone who's been basically glorifying these celebrities, right? Like, let this recent situation open your eyes that they're not perfect, but sometimes they may be hiding things. Sometimes they may be living a double life, and there's no reason. Doesn't matter what someone has or what they've accomplished. There's no reason why you should be looking at someone else and putting them, yeah, on the pedestal when you should be fixated on your life. You should, that same level of energy and passion and love that you may have for that individual, you should put that towards yourself and work towards yourself to be happy and proud of yourself, and not do that for other people. Because if you continue to do that, then you build a habit of the grass is always green on the other side. You begin spending all your time and all your attention, all your focus on everyone else when you should be your focus. Shouldn't be worried about them. So hopefully these words of wisdom, you know, let you walk away with something more, and you know, give you the awareness to be able to continue focusing on yourself and bringing out the best version of yourself. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about these other people. At the end of the day, people are people, and no one's better than you. You have the power to create the life that you want and to live life on your own terms. And so you should spend all of your energy focusing on yourself and the people close to you, because that is what truly matters. So once again, it's Joel, and I'm out. See you guys for the next video.